Well, we made it.
Yeah, finally.
Finally.
Long time coming.
Hi, this is Joe and Lisa, and this is Natty Talks.
See, this is why she's here. This is why she's here, man. So we got Wolf on here. I think we're going to have a rather interesting conversation, I think.
It's going to be very interesting for sure.
Yeah. Nice to meet you.
I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued to know what topics are going to be coming up. So.
Well, I mean, really, I think we need to have a conversation about Cincinnati.
Well, I'm new, so I'm.
Well, that's good.
4.5 years new. I don't know anything about the city yet, much besides the Reds. I love them. I'm not a Bengals fan, but
he's a Ravens fan.
I love Joe Burrow. That's all that matters.
If that doesn't show you that we love people because he loves a rivalry in our fan base.
It's only because he's not a Steelers fan.
Hey, yeah, I can't do it.
If he had said that on the way over here, we would not be filming.
He's not joking.
Dude,
yellow.
this is straight up happened. I was out on a date in college, okay? And this girl was fantastic. Like her friend was like, dude, you need to go out with this girl. I think you all would like each other. We did. And it was great. And then she told me that she was a Steelers fan.
Blew it.
I legitimately did this. I was a broke college kid, so I took her to the restaurant I worked at so it would be cheap.
Hey, a date's a date.
So I walked towards the back where my buddy was, and I handed him $20 and said, here. And he goes, what's this? I went, this is for the food. And he goes, what are you doing? I went, I'm going out the back. And I walked out. I ran into her friend a few days later, and her friend was like, you asshole, I can't believe you left her like that. La, 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 la. I went, why? She went, why would you leave?
She didn't know.
I was like, that bitch told me she was a Steelers fan. I can't take that home to my mother. Are you crazy? Legit. Dude, my mom is an interrogator. Like, if there is anything Pennsylvania related with football, not in her house. I'm dead serious.
I've never dealt with that. I mean, when I first got here, I tried to go on Tinder, and they said that if I had to like Skyline, I was like, well, I don't know. I can't do it. That's the only thing that's a deal breaker for me.
Three-ways are not for everyone.
I can't go there.
It's an acquired taste for a three-way.
It's the cinnamon.
Yeah,
And Gold Star.
You got to add in your own sugar and spice in there.
Yeah, it's all that. I was like, I just want that Texas chili, man.
I ride with Texas, dude. That's good.
But I love the city, though. I want to see it do great. And now that I'm here, especially with the platform that I built, I want to bring awareness to things that are being pushed aside.
Yes,
and they're
yes.
constantly being pushed aside. And it's a handful.
Yeah, I will say this. I have recently stumbled upon your stuff. I'm not like, I do social media, but not like, I honestly don't care. But I do like what you do on there. Like, it's pretty spectacular. Plus, we know how hard this is to actually get people to just hear you. So you're doing fantastic.
It's wild.
It's good for you, man.
I've been banned.
Oh, dude.
I've never been.
My time in Twitter jail, I could you could. I have like a half life sentence.
I've lost like accounts with 500, 700,000, 200,000, 400,000. And I'm just like, man, what am I saying? Because what am I doing?
You're saying all the right things.
Right. And it was people reporting, they were mad, and they're cussing me out, DMing me. And I'm like, well, I must be doing something right because these people are mad, but all of these people are happy.
Yeah.
It's only this specific small minority of people.
You're not following the agenda or the script
Right.
that they want you to follow.
And I wasn't raised that way, man. Like, I don't know what to do.
Bring the script thing up in here in a minute. But well, what I like that you came on here with us is because, and I've noticed this today actually walking down here. Do you notice how polite everybody was?
Yeah.
To each other?
Yeah.
I'm white. Did you know that?
Didn't really notice. I mean, I just see people.
You're just a human, dude. You're a human.
People, man.
Like, who cares? I promise you this. If you cut me and I cut you, we wouldn't know whose blood's whose.
Right.
Wouldn't matter.
Right. But somebody would.
Yeah, after a lot of testing and
No,
DNA.
I'm saying like if a bunch of people saw, somebody would assume because automatically they wouldn't know whose it is, but they would assume just because of what they saw around.
I know.
And then they make their judgments. It's craziness.
Which brings me to the point of the incident that happened, which was not great for our city, for not just in this area.
It was huge.
It was national. But the thing about all of this that I don't think people realize, as you said, you're not from here. Where are you from?
California.
California.
Don't like saying that.
I don't blame you. There's a difference in like someone like me. I'm born and raised in Cincinnati. I'm born and raised, and I have lived in 2 different cities in this city. The first one was Detroit.
Oh.
So, and we've said this many times on here. I'm like, if you want to see what happens from this different things that go on around this city, go up to Detroit and look what happened up there. We filmed an episode up there. We were standing in front of an abandoned house, and it was just one. And we were like, you see, the thing about this abandoned house is, this is just one. There are like square miles of abandoned things in Detroit. And all of it was because of a bunch of nonsense. And that city never recovered until about 5 years ago.
Until 5 years ago.
It started rebuilding itself. The day I moved up there, me and my mom rented a car to go up there to find me a place to live. And we're on our way. As we're getting into Detroit, there are literal houses on fire. And
well, I'm used to that. That's California's always
we're driving by, and I'm like, wow, those houses are definitely on fire, you know? And then we kept going, and there was this high rise that Ford bought. It's an old train station, and now it's in a gorgeous building. But we're going by it, and we're looking at it, and like, wow, that's a cool looking building. And as we say that, this chair got thrown out of a upper floor and was flying out. My mom goes, "Are you sure you want to move here?" And I went,
It's like going to GameStop and they read you what GTA's about. Oh man, that's hilarious.
But if you go there now, it's not like that.
Right.
They've rebuilt. They've done a lot of things in that city that are just trying to revitalize the city. It's great. One of which is that their football team is playing rather well.
Yeah. That's another thing. The football teams are starting to come up in the states that didn't have a football team. They were just not doing well. So we're starting to see a lot of different come-ups in the football.
Yep. And, you know, I know the Ravens are good. I'm not, like, if you're a Bengals fan and you don't say that the Ravens are good, you're not, what are you?
Well, that's the same thing with you can't say that the Bengals are bad. It's just they really have just one defensive problem, and that's pretty much it. You know, their offense is incredible. It's incredible.
What is the one thing stopping Joe Burrow from winning the Super Bowl? Probably the defense, to be honest. But yeah, no, like, I mean, you all got to score 50 points and win a game. Good luck.
Crazy.
It is crazy.
We'll see this time.
Unless the defense decides to work a miracle, you know. But
who knows?
I mean, I'm a realist here, you know. It's not because I'm talking down about the defense. It's because I want it to be fixed so we win. I don't really care about people's feelings.
Who's the owner?
Oh, I don't really know at this point.
Whoever he is, spend the money.
Dude, his office is up here.
Oh, yeah, spend the money.
And I go running around, and one time I looked up and I saw him at his desk, and he was just like, sleeping, you know? And I went, yep.
Makes sense.
Yeah, makes sense. I love you, Mike. But yeah, man.
I mean, at least we're not Jerry Jones.
That's true. But yeah, so I lived in Detroit, and I saw it get rebuilt. And I wasn't there when it happened, so I got to see the stages of it as it was going. But I moved to Nashville.
Oh.
And we've said this on this podcast so many damn times, and people just don't want to listen. And now you're seeing it. This is procedure. All you got to do is go back 5 years ago, before COVID started, and look at Nashville. And then COVID happened, and then a bomb went off, relatively down in an area of Broadway that doesn't make a lot of money, so they had to do something in order to change the dynamic of that entire area so that they could do something with it and make more money.
You also had a natural disaster right after that.
Well, the tornado came through, which was awful. And for anybody who talks shit about me, I don't give a fuck.
Love that.
I was working down on Broadway, standing out in the middle of the road looking at the people over at Honky Tonk Central over there in the corner, and I'm like, hey boys, what the fuck is going on? Because it was wild. And then this thing of lightning went across the sky, and we're all looking down towards the river. You see this tornado just going.
In winter, at that.
See, that's the only thing about this Midwest I can't get with is the damn weather. I can't grasp the fact of tornadoes and hurricanes and all this stuff. I was in Hurricane Ike in Texas when I lived in Houston. First time I saw wind for the first time, like seeing it. Yeah. You're not supposed to see wind.
Yeah, Mother Nature's
scary.
It's just scary.
Especially when you manipulate it.
Yeah. But I've got to get used to this.
Which has been confirmed. I don't want to drop physics lessons, but
hey,
I don't want to do it. Here's my hypothesis. You could literally, if you think about this, a cloud is literally water molecules floating up in the sky. And what makes lightning and a thunderstorm is that it has a lot of electrical charges in it. So if you were to, fly a drone up there and start changing the molecular properties of the water, and then you start sending electrodes out into it, and
cloud seeding.
And next thing you know, you're charging a cloud to form into a thunderstorm. The one thing that they can't say is that the geography has changed. Geographically, weather does not behave this way.
Right.
No.
That's all I want to say.
Nashville.
It's a weather machine.
You can follow the path of that tornado. It went right where it was supposed to.
They made a movie about it. It was a Disney movie. They had a little weather machine that they control every little thing, and Santa was trying to go get it.
Yeah, I know, man. But dude, this is why I said I don't give a shit when people talk bad about me.
Yeah.
I closed the bar. Literally, the band is still playing. I pulled the plug to the stage and said, "We're done here." And they got pissed, and I said, if you want to fry all of your musical equipment because an electrical shock comes through this whole system and we fry our PA and everything else, go ahead and do it, buddy. And they were like, oh, okay. And the manager didn't want to close. And I looked at him and said, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm leaving because I just saw what I just saw over in East Nashville. So I'm going to go over there. I was out until 7 o'clock in the morning, going around grabbing people. I grabbed this one girl who a giant oak tree fell through her apartment complex, missed her bed and her cat by a foot. She was standing in her underwear in the middle of the road.
With the cat?
With the cat.
It's got to be terrifying.
Luckily, I had a plethora of tin roof shirts. So this large tin roof shirt turned into a dress for this poor girl.
W10 roof.
Yeah. And I drove her across town along with 3 other people that I had found and put them at the place where they had it. Then I turned right back around and I'm using my truck. I'm driving over telephone poles and trees and shit. Thank God for the Michigan winter truck I built.
There you go.
And the 2 people that passed away were friends of mine that were working at a bar and happened to walk out of the back of the bar unknowing that the tornado was coming that sent an AC unit flying at them. Man. So I don't give a shit what people say about me. Go fuck yourselves. Don't care.
Respectfully.
And that's not the first time I've done something like that. Which brings up the thing that happened.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a question of black and white,
right,
left or right.
Right.
It's human decency.
Right.
It's just human decency. You can't behave like that out in public and claim that you are a good human, regardless of skin color, regardless of political views.
Right.
Doesn't matter.
Right.
Doesn't matter.
It makes no sense to act like that.
No. Would your mother be proud of you for behaving that way?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I was not raised to be out there acting a fool. I just don't see myself acting like that. Even if someone were to make me mad, or I used to be a bouncer at clubs.
Same.
You know, you deal with people that are drunk. They're gonna slap you. They're gonna be swatting at you. You just got to keep your composure. There's certain levels of human you got to be. And then some people, they don't have it. And they don't take it the way they did, and things like that happen. And now it's national news.
Yes. And here, okay, it doesn't matter who started the fight.
Right.
But when it's 6-on-1, 10-on-1, sorry, I watched that video like once, and I went, I'm not watching this anymore.
It's a lot to watch.
It is a lot to watch. It's brutal to watch. And we said this too, ladies, if your man is in a fight,
stay the fuck out of the way.
Stay out of the way.
I've seen too many incidents.
Because that lady that guy wasn't even involved in the fight. He was standing on the side, and he just happened to just be like, you know what?
No, technically, yeah. So I saw like 5 different angles of this whole thing, and he was an instigator as the fight, or before the fight started happening. He was one of like the hype man in the back, and then as soon as one guy slapped another guy, he felt like he was like entitled to start swinging at everybody. He's the one that started to hold everybody jump in.
Yeah.
And so every time you see somebody on the ground and somebody doing something like a stomp or a kick, it's him. The knockout with the woman, him. It's the same dude every time. I was like, he needs to be found. Whoever he is, he needs to be found and locked up. You're a menace to society.
Yep.
Who are you? Why are you doing this? I don't care if you're drunk. I don't care if you're mad about what happened. For one, he didn't even hit you. The guy didn't hit you. Who are you to attack this man like this and this woman like this?
Right. Like, if I'm going to get into a fight, it's going to be honorable. Like,
right.
If we're choosing to get into a fight, okay, we're having this battle today.
I'd rather have it in a boxing ring or something.
Same.
You know?
Same, dude. Why make it honorable?
Joe is also going to announce something before he gets into a fight.
Yeah. I would. And that would invoke the fear of God into someone, and they'd be like, oh, shit.
I'm fucked.
I'm not looking for a fight. I am the least violent person of all time, which should tell you a lot. Because imagine all the pent-up rage I have. Like, just imagine.
I mean, I get a bunch of that, and especially with the videos now, like that I make, or especially my opinion on this or anything revolving, this. There was another incident not too long ago with the police officer, and that pissed off everybody when I spoke about that. They were saying, "Oh, if I see you outside, listen. There's not going to be no fighting. I don't do all that.
No.
Especially when we're in public. I ain't got time for all that.
No.
It's one and done.
No.
I gotta go.
Right. There's no point. There's no point.
It's too much. It's too much of people. I always make fun of people or make the joke of, put you on a T-shirt, or I'm gonna turn you into a logo. It's like I don't have time to fight in public. If we're gonna sanction, we're gonna make a fight. We're gonna make some boxing ring. You're gonna get the gloves. I'm gonna get the gloves. We're gonna make it entertaining. Cool. We make some money.
Right.
But no. But when it comes down to that, you running up on me in public at a Reds game, no.
No.
Leave it alone.
Come on, man.
It's crazy.
My world does not revolve around that kind of behavior, so don't bring it into my world.
Yeah, I'm not even a violent person. I don't do all that.
Right. Like, it's funny you brought up police, because I'm sorry. I warned the city multiple times. I warned them multiple times on here. I have contacted people. I have sent messages and said, if they don't listen to this, they will hear from me. Welcome.
Yep.
This is a problem. This is a problem with for our police officers. They are following instruction. And the thing about it is that their instructions that they are following leads them to a place that the probability of a good outcome for anyone involved is slim to none.
That's sad.
That is sad, but that is the reality of police.
And that needs to change, man. We need to have a little bit more reform.
It does. I'm not saying defund the police. You should
I don't know.
Lisa, say what you said about the police chief in Cincinnati, so I don't have to.
Should a woman be a police chief? Absolutely not. It
No.
is not a woman's place.
No. I have a question for you. You are getting ready to go into a battle in a war. Let's say Iraq, Vietnam, World War II, doesn't matter. You're getting ready to go out there, you're with your boys. You're getting ready to go put your life on the line.
Okay. Scenario set. Okay.
Who would you rather say something to you that you are following orders to get you in the mindset that I'm about to go risk my life, but I'm going to go do it because I'm going to go fight for this person? Would you rather listen to a woman who is not in shape enough to even chase a criminal down the street? Or would you rather listen to a man getting at you being like, look, this is what we're going to go fucking do and we're going to go win this? Is that fucking clear?
I see your point. Now, I have a slight thing with, it depends on what her education is, what her rank is, how much time and effort she put into it. Now, would I just listen to her up front if she didn't, if she hasn't shown me anything, if she hasn't shown me any progress, if she hasn't shown me that she can lead? Hell no, I wouldn't listen to her for nothing,
No. But here's the thing, and before you get mad at me for saying this, if you talk to a veteran, they're going to agree. And you can't deny this because this is how we are wired naturally as human beings. Men are protectors, they are fighters,
Right.
They are hunters. Women are nurturers, they're loving.
Receptacators.
There are two things about this that I want to get to.
Right.
If you talk to a veteran and they have been in a combat of any kind and ask them, what happens when bullets start flying? And I'm not saying this for every woman, and I'm not saying this against anyone. This is just what has been said by multiple veterans. The first person that crumbles is always the woman, because she's not wired to handle that situation.
Right.
Her natural born self will click in, because that rate of,
Well, it's emotional.
it's emotional, and there's a rate of adrenaline that just shoots. And if you are not wired to be like, I am going to defend this,
Right.
and then you have someone that is not wired to do that, and then they are sitting back, that's a liability, and you have to protect them. So that's going to mess up your entire engagement.
Let me ask you this. What if it's a woman, right? But she's built like DJ Manny Fresh.
That's why I said it's not for every woman. I know plenty of women who are my friend in North Carolina is one of the most outstanding veterans I have ever met in my life.
Yeah.
She's a total badass.
That's different. That's
Right.
That's the one I'm talking about.
Now, this is the second part of this. For a woman who has experienced that type of situation, and this goes out to the veterans out there, for a woman that has experienced any type of combat, anything like that, the psychological toll on her is so heavy that her life afterwards is absolute shit. Sorry, can't deny it. Go look at any woman veteran who has seen shit, and you see it in their eyes. You see it. I've talked to many veterans who are women who have been so psychologically damaged by the trauma they have seen, they don't even have a sense of their reality. They have no clarity because of what they've seen and the brutality of life.
Right.
And it just changes them. You know, you have a brain structure up here, right? It's not good.
That's why no matter what, we always got to give it up for our veterans, bro.
Yeah. Yes.
They go through it, man.
And if you're a veteran, I'm just going to say this, I don't care. Go do mushrooms.
I need to try that.
You do.
Apparently, a friend of mine told me that I can make my content better if I finally try it. Open up my mind or something.
I will say this. After I experienced one of the worst things that's happened to me in my life, really, and I was like, I can't. I gotta do it. I gotta pull myself out of this because I don't do mushrooms.
Right.
Really at all. I do them like every once in a while to just ground myself. But I had to do it because I was like, if I don't do this, the trauma of this is going to absolutely destroy me. Then I started playing guitar, and then I realized, holy crap. Holy crap. And it just, it amplifies your creativity.
Yeah, that's what weed does for me. People are like, oh, like you smoke too much. I'm like, bro, I'm creating. I'm doing something with this. I'm productive with it. I'm not just laying on my ass. Like,
right.
You know, some people literally just smoke all day, waste all their money, don't do anything, end up in debt, all kinds of crazy shit, in trouble, in the law, you know, now stealing because they need to get their fix. It's like, I'm not doing none of that.
Right? No, dude.
I'm having fun with it, brother.
There are fine lines when it comes to weed. How you just said that? Yes, that is the absolute dumbest way to use marijuana.
Yeah.
But if you're doing something and you need to just like give a kick and you're just like, you know what, we're gonna open this up a little bit. Yeah, dude. It's crazy. When I didn't do anything with marijuana for like 30 years of my life, something like that. Which,
first 20 for me.
The thing I say about it is like, I'm glad I did it the way I did it. I wish I hadn't drank like I did in my 20s, but you know, whatever.
Same.
I mean, God.
Because now I can't stand it.
Oh, I can't either. I think I smell a beer and I have a hangover for 3 days. But like, there's a portion of like life that you have to experience. So you know what the stresses are, and I feel like it like kind of teaches you like. I mean, we can't push the rewind button, but it doesn't matter. Right. But there are certain things that happen in life that you need to experience without any of those things.
Right.
And after you experience them and you learn your lessons and you say, oh, this is what happens when I do this, and this is what happens when I do that. Now that I know what not to do, let's throw some weed in the mix and get real creative with it. You know, like make this life something better.
Right.
Yeah.
That's how I got to experience concerts. So all my concerts from growing up were all, you know, I was sober. I never drank, never did anything. I was scared. My mom scared me off of doing anything. And so finally, when I finally got to like 25 and I started drinking and doing, you know, weed and stuff like that and just having fun, concerts just became brighter.
Right?
Everything just became nicer.
Well, like, I like to go to concerts by myself because of how I like to experience concerts.
Really?
That's mainly because I'm a musician and I don't want anybody talking to me. But
okay. I like that idea though, because that's cool.
Dude, you should.
I go everywhere by myself. I mean, I don't.
I mean,
I don't know anyone.
other than with her, like any other time, I'm like, hey, I'm off the map. See you later.
I'm doing this. See you later. If I'm in trouble, I'll call you from a certain phone.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Oh, shit, they're having a race.
They should be doing this here soon. They have the speedboats out here, and they race them.
Really?
I don't know when that is, but it should be.
I'm scared of that area.
Wow. Is that a tree fitty?
That white boat is tearing
I
that
can't hear
up.
a thing you're saying.
Yeah, I'm scared of the whole Ohio River. I think that if I just step in it, I'm gonna grow something like an extra limb,
Guess what I'm gonna go do? This is how Kentucky I am, but this is how Cincinnati I am. I'm gonna go get baptized for the first time in my life. I've never been baptized. I'm gonna go get baptized in the Ohio River.
But why?
Why?
There's plenty of places to do this.
And that's why.
You can go anywhere.
I could go anywhere, and I'm choosing to go into the Ohio River. I am. If anybody wants to question my patriot point, my family's from down the river down here. They were Native Americans, and that's why I'm getting baptized in the Ohio River, where they are from.
Okay, that makes more sense. I mean, you're still gonna probably have Ohio River in your hair for about a month.
Yeah.
Even after washing it out, man.
We'll just
we'll
pump you with some ivermectin. You'll be fine.
We'll just take some ivermectin.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Let's take some ivermectin. Dude, the green apple flavor's not bad. I see why horses like it.
Thanks, you gave me the shitty apple.
Well.
Oh man, yeah. Just drink a whole bottle of Tonka alcohol. You'll cure anything.
I'm gonna dump a whole bottle of Jack Daniels on myself when I'm done. I'm like, just go get a shot of penicillin real quick and get on my way.
Douse it, light it. That's crazy.
But yeah, man, I feel bad for the police officers, not just in Cincinnati, but in this country.
Yeah, because they're led wrong.
Right, they are. And if you can't see that in this world,
Lost.
You're lost.
What sucks about me being here new and seeing the way the chief reacted to this certain last incident, it really pissed me off because she said, "Oh, like the social media coverage, she didn't really like that." And I'm thinking to myself, you wouldn't have had to do your job if it wasn't for us.
Mm-hmm.
So you're telling me you don't want to do your job?
So imagine that the social media stuff didn't blow up. Imagine that just got swept under the rug.
Yeah, just like all
just
the
like
other
that down there
ones
that I'm going to touch on.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine we didn't say anything.
We would have been waiting for the next one.
Yeah. Do you see what happened today?
Yeah.
Today?
Yeah.
Oh man, I didn't even get started.
Do you see what happened today?
Mm-hmm.
This is why I tell people to fucking listen to what I'm saying. Oh, by the way, for everybody that called me crazy and that I lost my mind, call me delusional. How do I look now? How do I look now?
What happened today?
Who's really the delusional one? What happened today?
Tell him, Joe.
You know more than me.
No, I don't. There was a presser, that is all I know.
It was the FBI, right?
Oh, yeah, that.
Oh, yeah, there we go. I did see that.
There was a guy that posted on X and said that he was a part of a group that was put here to go kill 30,000 Cincinnatians.
People.
Now are you understanding why I keep telling you all to listen?
All before Sunday.
I heard, and don't quote me, but he got arrested for something similar before.
Yes.
This guy's name is very, very popular.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember the video of the terrorist that walked through the border that is a known national terrorist? Do you remember that video?
No, I don't.
This guy is extremely on level of like knowing.
All of the watch lists.
And he still doesn't know about that.
No, I didn't know about this guy.
Facial recognition.
Mm-hmm.
Facial recognition.
The guy in New York was not going to the NFL headquarters.
33. But there are reasons why. The city can't. I'm about to just go hard. Give me a minute. Okay.
I get it.
Don't be terrified.
I won't be terrifying. I will wrangle this in. The thing about it is that we have said this before about the Cincinnati police, where we experienced firsthand an incident up here and we couldn't find anyone.
Correct.
When we parked today, how many police cars were sitting there?
You know what? I didn't even notice. I was too.
There were 4. Same as the night that all that stuff happened to us, and we couldn't find a cop. We couldn't get 911 to answer the phone. We couldn't get anything.
Mm-hmm.
And you think I'm surprised about what happened? Here is the point. If the police weren't anywhere near there, and only one person called 911, which I think was proven to be wrong.
Yep.
How many times did people call and you all didn't answer the phone? Because we witnessed that firsthand. We had 5 people calling 911 and no one answered.
Or when you call, they're agitated and dismissive.
Yeah, that's another thing they need to have the dispatchers. Y'all need new jobs. Y'all need to be bagging groceries.
Well, hold on a minute. Because I'm not going to pin this on anyone other than the political structure of the city. If you don't know what dispatchers have to deal with, then don't go at them.
Well, I mean, I do, but the thing is that
I agree.
Some, if there's few that don't do their job.
There's a level of professionalism that you need to have if you're in that position.
Oh yeah.
Because if you do become a 911 dispatcher, you have to go into it knowing that you're going to hear things that you don't want to hear.
You're going to hear things that don't make sense.
And we're going to imagine hearing someone calling you, asking you to send help, and hearing them kill themselves. Imagine you hear someone calling because their loved one is laying dead.
Right.
Be that person. Have that level of understanding with them. I'm not saying that you don't need to have a level of professionalism. Anytime you answer a phone call, you need to go into it with that mindset. I might be answering the phone and hearing something that I don't want to hear.
Right.
That's just the nature of that job. Ooh.
That's very true.
What Also, there's a level of professionalism of what you do when you react to a situation like that up there. You also need to understand that our news agencies in this area are controlled by a larger corporation that's not even here.
Really?
They are told what to do, what to say, and what not to say. You can identify that all the way back to COVID, when a certain news channel here is literally in a video with a bunch of news channels all around the country saying the exact same fucking words. That video exists.
Oops.
Wow. Cincinnati's got some marks on it, I guess.
That's the entire country.
Well, yeah, that's true, yeah.
Like I said, Nashville was
bad.
procedure. Nashville was procedure. This is exactly what is going on here. This is why I keep telling people to listen. I saw it firsthand in Nashville. As we were saying on the way over here, I'm a musician.
Yeah.
You really think I wanted to move away from Nashville?
Not. Probably not. It's music and very, very musically inclined over there, so.
I had a job that paid me like 6 figures. I was running my manufacturing plant, and I loved my job. I loved everybody I worked with. I loved the city that it was, and I loved the music, and I loved talking to everybody down there. But if you let this city get to that point, we're done, dude. We're done here. We're done here. Just Bengals, go somewhere else. Reds, put up a bunch of bars around the stadium. We're done.
What as a new person do you think that I can add to the city?
Outside perspective. As you
said,
say,
hard because it's coming from Cali.
Well, hold on.
Because it's
So Nashville turned into California.
Okay.
It turned into California. So I do know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Like, I get it. And this is the thing that about all the Californians leaving California.
Mm-hmm.
If you're leaving California, maybe not bring it with you.
Right.
And I'm not saying that as being an asshole and telling you to change your perspective and views or anything like that. Right. I'm just saying that way of life is a reason why you left out there. Don't bring it with you.
Right. Absolutely.
It's not our fault that California did what it did. It sucks. I've been to California. I love California.
As a visit, yeah.
Yes. Dude, San Francisco is an impressive city to
Very
see.
Nice.
I will never go back. Like, I'll never go back.
Oh, I tell people always ask me, "Oh, do you miss it?" And I'm like, "No, I grew up on the beach, And the only thing I miss, really, if I was going to say anything, would be the tacos, because the Mexican food over there is just incredible. And, of course, the dispensaries. But then again, this Michigan, so.
Yeah, there is Michigan. Don't go to Illinois.
Yeah. No,
don't do that.
I'm good off that.
Don't go to Illinois.
I don't want to go anywhere near Chicago.
You are wasting your money.
I want to stay as far away from Chicago as possible.
Yeah, I recently drove through Chicago, and like, I used to go through there. I used to work. I pretty much lived out there for like a year and a half, and it's just sad because it's such it's an iconic American city, and it's just like,
turn to shit.
And this is why I keep telling you all to listen to what I am saying on here, not because I am crazy or delusional, as has been proven.
You know what you're talking about.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I know that you know what you're talking about. One of my favorite videos you've ever made. I was sitting on the couch and I'm sitting there watching you, and you're like trying to take away all my freedom, and I was like, yes. I was like doing this. I literally was. I was like doing this.
Yeah,
I was like,
man,
this guy.
Taking away my damn freedoms, man. We worked hard for that shit.
Right.
People died for that, the flag, and people want to step on it and disrespect it and stuff like that. And like that's a symbol of our freedom, man. Like, I don't like that shit.
Why are you not prideful of your home?
Because they're not from here.
No. You're thinking Cincinnati. Why are you not prideful of your country?
Because they're not from here.
Well, if you happen to have another country's flag and then you're burning our flag, to me that is a act of treason.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, because if you go to anywhere else, if I go right now to Russia, Ukraine, in China, anywhere, take my flag and raise it up and burn their flag guess what's going to happen to me?
It's actually been proven. There was a guy who went over to one of the Koreas and ripped down a banner.
Yeah.
And that guy was from here.
Yeah.
Yep.
See what happened to him?
Right. When you go to another country, do you think you could just waltz in?
Yeah, I just walk in and be like, yeah, I'm living here now. You can't tell me nothing.
It is a privilege to go and enter another country. That is why you have a passport. You can be denied entry.
It's a privilege to have the stamps on each one saying you've been there. It's
a privilege in life to be able to do that, but if you don't respect it, you got to respect where you're going. We had the Canadians down here.
Yes.
And some of my best friends I've ever met are Canadian.
Yeah, I love Canada.
Dude, Toronto is one of my favorite cities in the entire world. Toronto is legit. Damn, I love that city.
It's great.
Stories I have from up there. Brother, I lost a company car.
Oh, damn.
For a time period. I was getting ready to send the email to my boss like, hey, dude, someone stole the car. I had literally called my best friend and said, hey, you at work? Great. Drop everything and get your ass up here. He was like, you're fired, right? I went, I know, shut up.
You're just like, let's just get the night over with.
I found it.
Oh, bonus.
Right before I sent the email.
Bonus.
Women get you in trouble.
Yeah. Yeah, I know.
But that's why she's here.
Wrangle it back.
That's why she's here. But like, I was willingly getting in trouble. I just want to put that out there. I made my own bad decisions.
Hey, accountability. That's something a lot of people don't have.
Accountability. Accountability. But yeah, like this is what people are not getting, I think, from this. This is not just a Cincinnati problem. This is a national America problem.
Right.
And I've been saying this for the last few years to people, and they look at me like I'm insane. How insane am I now? This is all procedure.
This is what people meant by take America back. They want to have, like, we have the jeans situation. We have a fine girl in some jeans now, man. That's all we want.
Dude.
That's all we need. We don't need I don't.
It's the same with Duncan in their commercial.
I wore my tight underwear today, so we're good.
I'm just glad American Eagle put their statement out and said what they said.
We want our shit back. We don't want Lizzo on there, man.
But hey, if a woman looking good in just some jeans is a problem for you, But having naked people walk around in front of children is not. Shove it up your ass. Like, shove it up your ass, dude.
That's what they want.
Right? I went to a Reds game.
Glad you said it.
During the Pride. I didn't know it was Pride here. I don't know when it happens.
We didn't know either. We were down here, weren't we?
I did not know.
Yeah, we were down here for the yoga thing when the Pride Parade happened.
I went to the Reds game and I saw it. It was all through the banks and everything. Everybody was all everywhere. And there was a dude, he's riding a bike and he had the like a wiggler, man. It was just sticking out and everything. And there was kids everywhere. And he had no clothes on. He was like 90 years old. I'm thinking, what translates here?
Dude, I'll say this. I'm not going against the gay community or whatsoever. Dude, some of my favorite people in the whole wide world are gay. Because
they're tired of it.
Yes, they are. Because they actually know how to love another human. Mm-hmm. That's better than most of you.
I'm talking about staying away from the damn kids.
Right. Well, like this is the thing. Even the gay community has to deal with this. They are being put on blast. And they are getting an image of them that they don't want. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. One of my favorite gay people on the earth literally looked at me one time and said, "It's not even fun being gay anymore."
Yeah.
They ruined it.
I heard it. I heard the same thing.
Like,
from a very popular YouTuber.
Here's the thing. They're trying to be like, yay, gay, la da da da. You're hurting actual gay people's feelings. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. How are you helping?
The Tinos, that's what's doing it. The Mulvaneys, the Tinos, they're doing it.
They're
ruining it. Because my best friend, he is gay. He's happily gay. He doesn't shame in the world.
Doing his thing.
But he tells me all the time, I hate this shit. Like I don't he's like, I don't go to Pride. I don't go to just shop and buy the shirts. I don't do all that. He's like, that's not what it's not what we fought for.
No.
We wanted to be free and just be ourselves and be happy together, be married, whatever the case was. That's it. I was like, that's it.
Yes.
But he's like, the rest of them, they're ruining that shit for everybody because they're putting, like you said, they're putting a bad light on it, and now everybody thinks that everybody's like that, and it's not.
Yeah. A lot of people are gay because they're gay and they don't want the attention of all this. You're giving them attention that they don't want.
And it's negative attention.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. They think it's positive. They think it's positive. And if you say it's negative, then you're...
Oh, how Joe and I know if we speak out.
Oh, I know.
I've been canceled 5 times.
I took the emergency brake in the car at this point and just ripped that motherfucker out of this car. I don't care. Because I haven't even burned everything down yet. I haven't even burned everything down yet.
It's a mess.
It is a mess. See, this is the thing. This is all procedural.
Yes.
This is all procedural. This is by the book. This is to the T. If you look at another city that's done this, that had this, Nashville, and then it turned into something that was so terrible that you can't even find anybody who actually is from Nashville anymore. They all left. Why do you think Titans games don't have any fans at it? Do you think it's because no one likes the Titans and they suck?
I'm gonna be quiet on that one.
The Titans suck. We know they do, okay? The Titans suck.
They're ass. No, they don't just suck, man.
But
you don't want to pay for that.
Did you notice something when they were good? Because not too long ago, they were in the playoffs as a #1 seed.
Yeah, I remember that.
Did you notice something about the game?
It was it was lacking in Titans fans.
Because there are none. They all left.
Yeah.
They all left. I feel bad. I feel bad for Eddie George. One of the greatest running backs in NFL history, and the fan base that was there with him is not even there anymore.
That happens to a lot of teams too. I mean, not for the same reason, but
well, yeah. I mean, if you suck, you suck. You know. I don't even know how the Cleveland Browns even have a fan base at this point. I don't know. I mean, there's a certain level of misery after a while that I just can't handle. You know.
The only reason why they're still there is Myles Garrett. It's not Deshaun Watson, that's for sure.
Myles Garrett is a hell of a player too. You know, like I'm putting him down.
Yeah, he's the only reason why they got fans still.
He's good. Mm-hmm. If he would have came to the Bengals, I would have been like, that's it.
That would have been dangerous.
I know. If he would have came to the Bengals, I'd have been like,
Y'all need T.J. Watt. Y'all need Myles Garrett. Y'all need
I think
I don't want
get
TJ
rid
Watt.
of
He's a
Jordan
dirty player.
Battle.
you don't like Jordan Battle.
I'm just fucking around.
I like
I
Jordan.
just like triggering people.
I think Jordan Battle's going to have a good season. I think he's going to have a knockout
Yes, he
season. You're going to be
is.
surprised.
I'm
I think
a
you're
big
going to be
fan
surprised.
of Pratt.
I know, man.
I
He,
like him.
I will
Playoff
say-
P was my favorite.
yeah, man. There just comes a time in a player's NFL career that it just starts. You know, it is what it is. He did a great job while he was here.
Yes.
You know, it is what it is.
And you have Hendrickson. He's going to be doing well.
Do we? Has that been confirmed yet?
No.
No.
Do we
I
have?
see it. I see it.
Do we have breaking news?
We have breaking news.
Call us crazy now, bitches.
Yeah. But yeah, no, like, man, it's.
Procedure.
Huh?
Nothing.
Okay.
Picked up.
But here's the thing. So today I saw the interview with Aftab, who finally decided to say something and show his face. Here's the thing that I need you all to understand, and I'm not talking about Aftab or the political group. They are not worth any of my time at this point. If you did not watch that interview and realize that he's wearing reading glasses and he's looking down at a piece of paper and someone told him what to say, which means he's reading a script, if you can't identify that, please stop watching mass media.
Right.
He's reading something that someone told him to say. If you are a real leader, what are you doing in that instance? You know what you're doing? You're speaking like we are right here. We're just talking, saying, this is what this is. That is a real leader.
Calling stuff out.
You do not read a script. The police chief also did that. Also, if you look in the background, there's a guy, and he's just standing there like this the whole time.
Behind me.
No, behind the AFTAB. He's just like this.
Oh yeah, that's right. Well, see, the thing is, those people. Honestly, they're not really. I think I call them NPCs.
To the
They're
left.
just sitting there.
Is that what they are?
Yeah, they're just sitting there. You know, they don't have really much potential or.
Is that what they are?
I think that's what they are.
I'm not going to blow his mind.
You can, unless they're plants.
Nah, I don't want to do that on here.
Maybe off camera.
Maybe off camera. But they're reading a script. They took their time to say, what would be the best thing to say here? They were saying, oh, crime's down, and this, and yada, yada, yada. Is crime down?
Doesn't
No.
seem like it.
To be honest, I would say this. I would say this to the political group, especially after the social media posts, because if any of us did something like that at our jobs, we are 110% fired. We're gone.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
No second chance. See ya. Gone. There's a sense of professionalism here. Mm-hmm. If you're in that position, you should know what not to say.
Right. But then again, you know, they're not. They're not, you know, programmed to say, you know, what they're supposed to say. I think they're programmed to just feed into the narrative and feed into the hype of the not scaring the masses.
Yeah, they don't want to scare the masses.
What is it? Mass hysteria. That's what they want to keep from.
Yeah. They don't.
Happening.
Dude, and I'm sorry if this is hurting anybody's feelings. At this point, I don't know how this is hurting anyone's feelings. Hearing this. It shouldn't. But like, I'm sorry to tell you all, this has been documented to happen in this country in other cities.
Mm-hmm. It sure has. And it's happening in other cities.
And it's happening in other
Currently.
cities. Go to Milwaukee.
Not Milwaukee, man.
Go to Milwaukee. Go to San Francisco.
Just go to California.
Go
in
to
general.
Austin, Texas.
You're gonna. It's just
Go to Kansas City.
Go to Memphis.
Go to Memphis.
Memphis. I have a buddy in Memphis, and he tells me all the time he wants to get up out of there.
Mm-hmm. I've tried pinpointing this one down, but I honestly, I don't know how to pinpoint this one down here yet, but I'm sure I'll figure it out. The one thing about is I went to, I think it was after what it was, East Nashville had a predominantly poor black community over there. And what they were doing was they had brought in Amazon. For what we were doing, we were looking at the hiring of the area. And we're like, okay, what big companies are here? So we're looking at it. We're pinpointing all these companies around Nashville. Then Oracle came. And we're like, wait a minute. All these people are going to come here to work. And they're going to, either they're working from home, making a large amount of money, or they're going to be taking all the people in that we need to work at our plant, which also would be the other plants.
Right.
So then when I went to speak to Nashville City Council and I said, you all can't do this, and I pulled up a map of all the businesses in the area. I said, what you're going to do is, what you're doing right now, you are moving the black community where you want them. Because you want them to go down to where Nissan is, so you want them to live in Antioch. Because that's where you want them.
What was located in Antioch?
Also, well, some of it was a very nice area, like down in Smyrna and stuff like that. But like some of it was just not great.
You made me cancel my Airbnb because I did not know where I booked it.
Right. Yeah, I made her cancel. I was like, cancel right now, cancel. And that's because there's some really good videos that we've done that you should look into. But when I talked about my ex-girlfriend, who I never thought I would ever say that I would be in love with this kind of person, she had her reasons. She was a drug addict. So I literally stayed in a drug addict house in the middle of all this.
The hell?
Hold on, bro. You want to hear something wild? Sorry, Lisa. You hear something wild? Bro, we're getting it. Well, hold on. I'm getting it. You know, we were talking about marijuana and all that stuff like that. You know, this is when I first got introduced to it, and I found out that indica is the shit. Yeah. So I'm doing my thing. You know what I'm saying? And I'm up here. She's down there. She's covered. You know, she's good. We're going. Next thing you know, I hear something outside, and a fucking bullet comes through her window, goes like this, and almost kills me in the middle of one of my most favorite times to have while in this house.
Holy shit.
It was okay. Don't worry. Because I was like, take cover. Come on. There you go. I stayed in the game, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, man. I stayed in the game. That would have threw a little bit of hotness in there, man.
I stayed in the game, bro. I stayed in the game. I just want you to know that. I stayed in the game. I was in it to win it.
Continue.
I'm sorry. This is why she's here. Yeah, man.
Holy crap, man.
But what they did, this is what they did. So they moved they moved out the poverty-stricken group because of how they had orchestrated the entire city with all these businesses and forced them out. And you're talking about people who had lived there their whole lives. And this is one thing I like about Black culture. You all have a very strong standing with your community of like where you're born and raised, right?
I would say the Black community, yes. I got kicked out like 4 times, so I really don't. But I mean, I get where you're coming from. I get where you're coming from.
You know, like Kevin Hart, right? He got famous.
They go back to their home.
He went back to his home and said, you know what, I'm gonna make this a little bit better.
I wouldn't go back to my home. That's the thing. I see where I'm from is just there's nobody there. It's a farm town.
No.
So I would if I could do something, if I got
Dave Chappelle
somewhere.
did the same thing with you.
Yeah, Dave Chappelle did the same thing.
I would love to do where I'm at.
Yeah, but that's what that's boiling down to. That's your community, right? It's your community, and you want to make sure that it is what you want your community to be.
Right.
And that's really how you should live, because it's your community, and you should want to make sure your community is working efficiently, right? So I'm about ready to burn it down, okay?
Okay.
Let it rip.
So, since I have messaged people who are prominent in the city who didn't want to listen months ago, I told you, if you don't have an answer for this, you will hear it. That bridge over there, what do you think happens?
Oh, it depends on when, but I'm not sure exactly what incident you're talking about.
Very good. Neither do a lot of people around this country. That bridge that caught on fire down here?
I heard about it.
See?
Someone told
See
me.
my
I mean,
point?
see, because I'm not from here.
You're
though.
good. See my point?
I don't know the history.
Dude, when I mention this to people in Nashville, people in Wisconsin, people in Chicago, people in Detroit, Indiana, North Carolina, South Carolina, Tennessee, Georgia, no one knew about it.
Yeah, see?
Physics lesson.
Okay.
And I want everyone to listen to what I'm about to say. Because if you deny me of this, if you have a college education and you don't approve of this message, take your college degree, wipe your ass with it, and flush it down the toilet.
Useless.
Good to know that you went to college to party your ass off and not learn anything.
Mm-hmm. For no reason.
There's this thing called material property that we have done experiments on, that we have no knowledge on. This is in books, that a material has a flash point at what is it's just going to burn up, okay? If you look at the items that were in the fire that happened over here, not to mention if you just went and looked at it, like if you went and looked at it, I'm like, yeah, okay. A child's playground that kids play on, rubber pellets, some trash, and whatever else that they decided to pin on a bunch of heroin addicts that were just down here just having a good old time. By the way, you're saying that a bunch of homeless heroin addict, whatever, are down around a child's playground.
Wait a minute, when did this happen?
When did that happen? Happened last year, right?
Yeah.
Okay, now I remember not exactly, but I remember what you're talking
It
about.
was in October, November.
It was
either at the end of September,
When was the Raiders game?
early October, somewhere in there.
They showed it as it was like a
In golf.
mishap.
Yeah. Here's the thing. Where that child's playground was not where the damage was. Also, how in the world would they have the capability of getting that high to set a fire right there?
Yeah, I don't
This
think
shit was
heroin addicts are
sparking.
going to crime that much.
Not only that, all the materials I listed, none of them have a high enough flash point to melt 2.5-inch steel beams. None of them.
Controlled incident.
I told you. Not only that, there has never been any security footage released. And if you say you don't have any security footage, you're telling me that you have a child's playground in the middle of a city that doesn't have a camera on it?
That's wild to me.
There's no security footage from last weekend.
In the middle of a downtown area? You're telling me there's no cameras? Really?
And if culture wasn't still the way it is, where everybody just records everything, we wouldn't have what we have now.
Wild.
I'm not saying we need cameras, but I think we need cameras.
No, this is the thing. If that's the case, you're all saying that you're being reactive. You're not being proactive. Thank God we've never had a city before, ever, in the history of the United States of America. Oh, thank God this is our first go-around. Thank God. We're learning. It's only 2025.
Only.
We've had a hell of a year for 2025 in Cincinnati.
Yeah, it's only what, August? We still got the rest. And it's only gonna apparently get good.
And for everyone that's not here in the city, but you live on this side of the country, this is going to affect you. That bridge over there, when a truck, you wouldn't have known about this. When these two trucks crashed on that bridge down here, the 7175 bridge. Instead of replacing the bridge, when they had it closed down and they completely removed a section of it, by the way, that bridge over there opened the day JFK was assassinated. Did you know that?
Oh, no.
The day it opened, it was already behind on the population of people that were transporting stuff across it. The reason why this goes to the other parts of the country over here, why it's important, if you buy anything, if you eat anything, if you have gas, if you like to go out drinking, you like to do it, if you do anything on this side of the country, if it's not for that area right over there, we're all fucked over here. The amount of materials that are moved across that completely harness this side of the country. There are ways around it.
But it's an artery in the United States.
Yes. This happened years ago, guys, in case y'all forgot. Somebody decided to say, let's put a Band-Aid on that. Somebody else take care of that later.
I find it weird that they do that.
Huh?
I find it weird that they do that. That they do kind of sugarcoat everything and kind of like, oh, it'll be okay when it's not.
No.
And people are so gullible that they'll just jump right onto whatever's nice, whatever's acceptable, whatever's,
Whatever is the next quick fix.
right. Yeah.
Quick hit.
And they need that.
They don't have foresight to say, well, if we do it like this is what is going to help.
Right.
It's somebody else take care of it. Look how fucked we are now. Dude, it's 2 lanes over here. 2 lanes. 2. Count them. 1, 2, 2. 2 lanes in a major city.
Giant city.
A major city, 2 fucking lanes? Are you out of your mind?
And it's connecting to 2 different states. It's
like, are you out of your minds? And you all want to say that, you were saying, you said something earlier and I did. So, I tried to do something, and this is why I don't really care when other people try saying, oh, the city needs to do this, the city needs to do this, and then they just go back to doing nothing. I applied to a position with the city. I tried to. You all should go try this. Go try to apply to a position with the city of Cincinnati. I guarantee you won't. Because anyone that is intellectually there, when you go to apply to a company, you go to apply to anything, the first thing you're doing is looking at is how easy is it to apply? How is their hiring set up? What is their management structure like? These are things that you should be looking at. How is the company set up? Because it's not, I'm going to go work for this company to make money. You are working, you are spending your time there. So you need to look at these things and say, how is this set up? Because I don't want to put myself in a position where I could be screwed later down the line.
Right.
I swear to you, it may be from 1996, the system that Cincinnati has to apply to a position with their city.
I feel like that's how the city runs.
It's disgustingly so behind.
Everything's old.
It's old.
Like even like, not to get too off, but like even as far as like trends, like fashion, everything here is like years behind. And it's not just because I'm from California where everything's brands this and everything's just like up to the new. It's like, it's years. Like when I first got out here, I saw a trend of clothing that was 5 years ago in California. And I was thinking to myself, like, if I got caught wearing that in California, people were like, damn, like you're kind of behind the times, okay? Like, But here it's like, damn, you got that shit on.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
well, I think
what's
what
going
happens
on
is
here?
I think what happens is California they have
Push
like
all the
a trend, and then it starts making its way over.
but see, New York has it. California and New York has it.
I never been to New York.
All around, Milan,
Because there
Dubai.
are hubs in the United States.
Or right,
The
yeah,
Midwest is just. It's
The
the
Midwest
chili.
is mid.
It's the chili. Yes, it's mid. They make a joke like everything about the Midwest is mid, and I was like, it makes sense. It's funny. Like
Right. I mean,
it's crazy.
my thing is like I could have moved. I could have moved to Florida. I could have moved to Texas.
Mine was Nevada or here.
I could have moved to Arizona. I could have moved to a lot of places, and I just said, I'm going home because I like this style of life. And
This is where you can have
I didn't know
a
what
life.
this style of life was when I came here. I didn't know how nice it was. My neighbor said hi to me when I came outside.
right, like
That doesn't happen.
right. This is why I'm fighting so hard for this, because I know what happens when you lose it. Dude, I was on the phone with my friend the other day in Nashville, and they moved somewhere, and then they came back, and they were talking to me like, oh, I feel like I was like, I need you to listen to me. The longer you stay there, the more of your life you're just wasting away. Because you're never going to find what you're looking for. You won't. Because no one says hi to each other. No one knows each other. They're all just living their own little lives, which makes zero community.
Right.
Zero.
You don't have to talk to each other every day, but I mean,
Right,
there's got to be some sense of community.
You are a human being also in this human experience.
We're
How's
all
it
on
going?
a rock together.
Right, we're all living this. Like,
At least we can do is get along. Shit.
right. Get along. I mean,
Bare minimum.
bare minimum. The bare minimum.
Too much to ask.
We're not talking some kumbaya shit.
Yeah, for real. We don't got to sit down and have a dinner at each other's house every day and smoke a blunt every day. We can sit here and have a great. Well, I mean, we can, but we can. But we don't have to.
No.
I can go home and jump on my games. You can go home, jump on your games. You guys have separate lives, but you can get along. We can coexist. We can go to a shopping mall and not shoot. We can go to the church and not. Damn, we can't go nowhere, man.
That is the thing that society has lost, is privacy is sacred now.
2020 had a little bit to do with that.
Yeah.
Absolutely, which was by design.
Yep.
It made me realize that I'm more of an introvert than I thought. People too much, and it irritates me.
Yeah.
And I think about it, I'm like, okay, how much do I want to go outside? How much do I want to go outside? If I see the neighbor outside, I'll think about taking the trash out a little bit later.
Right.
I don't want to talk, but
I mean,
you don't have to.
right. I have my times where I'm like talkative, and I have my other times where I'm just like, leave me alone.
When Joe meets that threshold, it is very obvious,
Yeah. And I get there, I'm just like, nope, leave me alone.
especially in tailgating.
Yeah.
How many beers does it take?
Oh, I don't drink.
Or you have a vice?
So I have everything down to a science.
Do not say the ladies. Your vice is not the ladies.
Well, I had that down to a science. No, I have it down to a science, man. I strategically set when I indulge with certain things that are illegal, and then I transition, and then whatever, and then when I need my moment, I go over and indulge in something that I know I can just come down with, and then I go back over here, and I go back into it, and then I do my thing, and then I'm at the game.
Okay.
I have it timed. I have everything timed.
Okay.
I'm very structured.
Yeah,
I'll
I
try
think.
and keep up with them.
Yeah.
I think it's between the grass and the what do they call the cheerleaders?
The Bengals.
Yeah, them. That's all. That's all I need. That and maybe a glizzy or something. I'll be all right.
Man, I tell you.
I'm going to recommend don't eat the food at the stadium.
The Bengals. Well,
Yeah, the food's better at the Raid Stadium. I love it.
I appreciate that. Glad to hear that. That's an outside person's perspective.
It is.
Yeah. Yeah. I had something and you threw me off with that women thing.
Well, I will just say that you and I have always been passionate about this city.
Right, yeah.
It is what started our journey and podcasting.
Yeah. Like, we started this podcast to just talk about the city and show things around it, and then it kind of just transitioned into this wild roller coaster we've been on. But, like, we enjoy doing this, not because, dude, I honestly... Would I love for this to be huge and humongous? Sure. I'm not going to say I wouldn't. But, like, do I really care? No.
No.
Give it time. I mean, I when I first started 5 years ago, I didn't think that this would ever, you could ask me 5 years ago, would this ever be in my reach thought process? No, because I didn't start it like that.
Yeah.
You know, I was sitting in my car working a security job watching a fence.
Yeah. Like,
you know, I was just making videos. Man.
When we started this, we said, it's like, we don't care if it goes nowhere. We're going to do this for ourselves.
We had the idea in March, created the accounts in June, and didn't first film until December.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So people don't start doing stuff. They get started, but they've never finished until later on. You never know.
Yeah, no, like, we were just like, we're just going to do it for ourselves. People like it. They don't.
It's a creative outlet for us.
Whatever.
Yeah.
I'm a musician, and the thing about playing music for me is, like, I love playing an instrument, and I can sing, but the thing about it is like, when it comes to writing music, it's not the thing of writing a song, it's the thing of the monotony of repeating it, and also the fact that I have a little too much to say. So, like, it's hard for me to, that's why I'd rather do this.
1 minute videos piss me off. Yeah, I get that.
Yeah, like
I mean, I have about 2 minutes worth, and people don't want to hear 2 minutes.
People don't have the attention span anymore for more than 90 seconds for the most part.
Mm-hmm. And it's like how are you supposed to actually hear someone? How are you supposed to, like, hear how they are as a human, or learn something from another human that may have wisdom of something that you haven't been through or that you have been through, and you want to say, hey, how do I get through this? How are you supposed to do that in 2 minutes?
We'll have clips. We'll have clips, and Joe's like, post it out there. And I was like, it's not going to go anywhere. It's too long. I don't care. Post it anyways.
Yeah, I don't care. Post it anyways.
Well, I mean, nowadays people have TikTok brain. It's the 7, 10, 30 seconds. They're just like, I need that quick. You know, if it's not entertainment, I gotta switch. I gotta scroll.
It's the quick dopamine hit.
And
it's
so
ruining
when you
your
make
lives.
videos and you want to have a clip or something, you got to throw that clip that's on there where it starts with someone yelling. You know, it starts with something, because they need that.
Which also means you're watching something that isn't real.
Right.
It's not real. This is real.
Right.
These are
real interaction.
This podcast is authentic.
You're not looking at something that's authentically real. You're watching someone act.
Mm-hmm.
They're wearing a mask.
Right.
If I wanted to come up and hit Joe, I could.
She would. She will. But, like, I don't know how people just don't get this. And it's painful. It's painful.
Stupid people are irritating.
Oh, I want to go really hard.
Then do it.
This is something I don't like about our country. Why is it that whenever you look at somebody in the medical field, that is like trying to tell you to do something with your life or take pharmaceuticals that are mainly from China, that they don't take care of themselves? Like,
that's a lot.
I said this on here before. Someone who people look down on because of their choice of profession are fully well knowing that fluoride is not good for you.
But it's in products anyway.
But someone that is respected because of their profession,
Their title
doesn't know that fluoride's not good for you. You know who that is? Doctors. Some of them.
Dishonest doctors.
Dishonest with themselves. Living a lie.
Swear, take an oath, but can't follow it.
Yeah. Take an oath. Live up to something. Standards.
Oof.
Like
Compassion.
Compassion for another human being. Or yourself.
It's kind of what you signed up for.
What are you doing? What are you doing? So it said people think that a plumber is a dumbass, but they know fluoride's not good for you. But a doctor doesn't.
I feel like a lot of them do know. It's just like you said, they keep it to themselves because it's the money that keeps them from saying what they want to say. There's a lot of doctors not doctors, but nurses that tell me doctors tell them all the time they can't do specific things because they know if they do, that money is going to get cut off from this, and this. This insurance is going to cut them off from this. It's a mess. And my best friend's an RN at 21 years old, and she tells me a lot.
Yeah. I'm not putting anyone down, by the way. I'm glad you're saying this because that means that somebody is thinking. Somebody's thinking and looking at a situation and being like, wait a minute, this needs to be fixed. What's wrong with saying something needs to be fixed?
It's nothing.
Nothing. There's nothing wrong with that.
I mean, like I live life like a video game. In video games, if something's wrong or something's wrong, you fix it.
Dude,
because if you don't, you can't progress.
No,
you can't.
No.
You can't get any further if you got this sickness. If you got to fix this, you got to fix this. You got to do this. There's always something that you got to fix. You got to do. And if you don't do that, you got to progress. You can't progress, and that's what they're doing. They're holding people back because they know that money's going to stop.
You would love the level of GTA I'm currently on, bro. I'm going to be honest. Like, you would love my level of GTA. It's awesome. It's awesome.
It sounds awesome.
Playing the game.
It is highly entertaining.
It's highly entertaining. For her, not for me. Sometimes for me.
It's entertaining when you decide to walk down the street and hit a hoe. So, steal her money.
Broke, dude.
I get it.
I gotta do the little, do my
the
thing, and then they walk out on the beach, and and then you just get your money back.
Yeah.
I get it.
It sucks sometimes though. You don't get all your money back.
Yeah,
You're like,
you
wait,
don't
I
get
know I
all.
just paid this much.
Yeah.
I get it. Lolo was being a hoe, so you got to get your money from Lolo the street hoe.
One of my favorite hoedoms was Dave Chappelle when he was out with Wayne Brady.
Oh yeah, when he's going to go. That's one of the most iconic shows.
You couldn't make that today.
No.
What happened to that?
It's soft culture.
Like,
It is.
Like you say, Idiocracy is the scariest horror film that's out there right now.
Yeah, Idiocracy. You ever seen the movie?
Mm-hmm.
Is that not the worst horror movie you've ever seen come to real life?
It's just realistic. It's fun.
It's realistic, and it was supposed to be a comedy. It was really funny 20 years ago. It was really how we live in it now, guys.
We're going to Starbucks later?
No, I'm baiting. What?
I just think at some point, like, there's not enough, human interaction with, and especially in today's society. Now everyone wants to be either alone or everybody. Nobody can keep a relationship. Relationships are like, if you're either
how well I know.
you're in. If you're out, you're shit out of luck because
Like
dating
you said
pool
earlier,
sucks.
there's no human decency anymore.
No, there's no
none.
human
There is
decency
none.
anymore.
Yeah,
Like-
everything's too expected of you. You're not a boyfriend or girlfriend anymore. I need you to emotionally take me on. I need you to take my family. I need you to take my kids. I need you to take my dog too. Like the whole 9 yards, and you're not ready for that. Maybe this is your first relationship. It's the culture.
Or if you have a good thing, and you're like, maybe the grass is greener over here. Maybe I'll just keep looking for the next best thing.
Yeah.
Hey, that's AstroTurf, and the next best thing never comes.
Yeah.
If you choose to leave someone who actually sees you for you and still chooses to love you anyways, You don't leave that because you're never going to find someone to do that for you.
That is true. That is true.
Thank you.
But there's a lot of situations like that where there's a love factor, and then there's I've learned where I've had enough.
That's true too.
And only you can say you've had enough, because there's people who will stay through hell and back.
Yeah, I know.
And still don't realize it was time to go a long time ago.
Yeah, like people, like, you know, if somebody matters to someone and they care about them and love them, they're probably going to fight for it a little bit.
Oh yeah, you're going to see the effort.
Yeah, you'll see the effort.
But after that effort's gone, there's only so much.
As soon as someone finally looks at a situation and says, you know what, I am worth more than this.
Right.
I deserve more than this.
A scary person is a person that knows what they're worth.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, how Joe and I know.
I know.
And it's hard to get to that point too, because there's some people that never find that.
I know.
You have to go through some shit to get there.
Right. And like, it doesn't really matter. Like, this is the thing, that your upbringing has a lot to play into it.
Yeah.
But regardless of that, I'm not even going to lie to you. Money absolutely will make you happy.
Yeah.
But there's one thing money will never do for you. Money will never be able to buy you character and integrity.
Yeah.
Ever. It doesn't matter if you're a billionaire. It doesn't matter if you're broke. If you don't have character or integrity, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, you're just a piece of shit with money. That's why I don't like celebrities.
You want to come on here more often?
Yeah, man. I'm always up for this stuff. I mean, that's why, like, I've known at this airport, CVG, yeah. For my shirt when I go to Vegas, I wear a shirt that says "Famous People Suck" every time I go to Vegas, because I hate the aspect of people who act like that. They get some little bit of money or a little bit of notoriety, and then they just change into this person that they never were. Forget where you came from, and you're a jackass.
Those are clout chasers.
It's weird,
right? It is weird, because it's like you're not even you're selling your soul.
Yeah.
Like, you're not even being yourself.
Do
you even know yourself?
Give me thousands of dollars and millions of dollars. I want to help people. I want to go and do, like, my favorite person on the planet is Damon Darling. He's from Ohio, I think. He just goes and just helps people. I love watching shit like that. I love doing that. Seeing a person at the store just buy their groceries. I love being able to be able to do that type of stuff.
Yeah.
You know, and that's to be more often, but not filmed.
I'll just let you know, I do that all the time.
Yeah. Paying it forward at Starbucks.
Right.
You know?
Dude, one of my favorite, I was over in a very wealthy area, and I went to a Kroger, and this homeless guy stumbled in there off of a bus, and everybody was looking at him, and he couldn't get anyone to serve him at the deli. I'm sitting there, I was like, oh man, he like looked at me, and I was like, man, what are you getting? And he was like, oh man, I would love to get me some of that. I'm waiting for them to come over here. And he stood there and 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 stood there, and no one helped him. And then they came to me first. And I was like, huh. I wasn't there to buy anything. I stood there to see if he was actually going to get served, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to take me as the biggest helping you can get me of that. I'm going to take as biggest helping you can get me of that. Give me some cornbread. Give me some of this. Give me some of that. Thanks. And they gave me that. He walked up to a register to go buy something, and they still wouldn't sell him anything because he had, shitty pants on, whatever. I went through the line, walked out the front door, said, hey, dude. And he was, yeah. I was like, handing him the bags and have a good one. Do it all the time. I don't sit there and tell anybody about this because I don't need to.
Right.
It's just being a decent human.
Right. And I don't understand how a business, just because a business sees a person like they're homeless or whatever the case is, they walk in, they're not in the cleanest, state, but they're going to sit there and just deny them of of water or anything. Like even if they have money, like they will deny them.
Dude, we did an episode. This was in our God series that we did, which is an incredible episode. Which, by the way, no one has yet come to me with a factual, informative response to my theory on the existence of God. Nor did Elon Musk. He didn't prove me wrong either. So, hey, Elon, you owe me billions of dollars, and everyone who thinks I'm crazy, you couldn't come back with an answer, so I guess God exists.
And drop them damn Doge coins.
I said this on our first episode. I said, we're going to do an episode about homelessness. And I'm going to tell you what the true meaning of homelessness is. What do you think the true meaning of homelessness is?
Losing everything, not just material, but like mentally, spiritually, physically. You're just rock bottom.
Good job. Homelessness is not your external world. Homelessness is your internal world. And there are millions of people walking around homeless out here in this world.
That we call them the soulless online. But it's real.
Yeah, it is real. And the problem is that a lot of the people that are homeless are people I love and cherish in this world. And it's like, well, I couldn't pull you out of your own mental prison, so just stay behind locked bars.
Man, I know that one oh too well.
Yeah, man. It's like, come on. It's just live this life. Live this life, please. Live this life. Just come out of there. Come out of there. Live this life.
Well, they gotta leave the house first. Most people, they're so sheltered by themselves. And it's not, a lot of them is not them to blame. It was things like 2020, things like...
That's the thing. I'm not, when I say these things, I'm not attacking anyone.
Right.
I need you to understand it. I understand it at this level. The things that have happened to you in life that were causing trauma to your brain that either you had control of or didn't have control of, if you don't do the inner work on yourself to heal yourself from that trauma that you may not even be aware of, could have been the way your parents raised you, which is okay. It's not their fault either. They were just doing something that they've never done before.
Khalifa Kush takes trauma away, just saying.
What was that? Did you say marijuana takes?
Yes.
Does it?
Yes.
You're right. You're right. You're right.
So does psilocybin.
So does psilocybin, which is in mushrooms.
And
yes.
So does
That's
it.
Another thing I need to.
You do.
I need to.
You would enjoy it.
I want to try the other one too. What is it called? Starts with A. You have to go to the mountain.
Ashawaka?
Yeah, something of that nature. Something. Aikido.
I know a guy with 3 teeth in Kentucky that could help you with that.
Does he live in Appalachia?
Yeah. Yes, he does. Yes, he does. But yeah, man, like, oh, I could go down that road for a while. I haven't melted anybody since reality yet, have I? No? Okay, we're good. We're good. Because I could. And that's not me being an arrogant asshole. It's just, it's realizing that people don't have the level of understanding of life because they haven't done this inner work. They haven't healed themselves from the things that they don't even realize is binding them to their own mental prison. And it's causing them to stay in a cycle of pattern that just keeps repeating itself, and they expect life to be better. So if we continue to stay in this pattern of looking at the city and being like, it's beautiful, nothing's wrong with it, what's going to happen?
Same thing what happens when you slap Band-Aids on everything just over and over and over again. It's not doing nothing.
No.
I mean, it's fixing the leak with slap seal. Eventually it's gonna break. You're not fixing it. You're just patching it up.
No.
And patching it up is the worst thing to do. I mean, it's the same thing as bottling up your anger. Eventually you're gonna explode.
Yes, you have to be able to understand yourself enough to be able to be like, okay, this is what triggers me. This is what this is. This is what this. You need to be able to differentiate, because if you can't, you're going to end up getting yourself stuck in a mental space where you're going to mess up your life.
Well, some people can't. Like, they can't physically do that for themselves, so they go to like therapy, or they like me, they smoke. But the thing is that there's things out there to reach that point.
Yes.
And that's where that accountability, that's where the self-awareness has to come through. You have to bring that yourself to that point. You have to actually admit to yourself that
no one can do that for you other than yourself.
You're a pilot of your own life.
Yeah. Somebody can try to help you do that, but if you're listening to the wrong people, you're just going to stay in the same place, stagnant, stuck in life. You'll never grow as a human, and that's what you should want to do.
People don't see themselves as human anymore. It's more or less of what can I get? How I got to get above. Yeah, it's all
transactional. People think that love is transactional because what is this doing for me?
Right.
Not what is this person wanting to do with me?
Right.
It's transactional, and
you can't go nowhere without a transaction.
Yeah, you can't.
Can't say nothing. Can't hang out with people. Nothing.
I saw this thing today. It was like, what do poor people do on the weekends? We live life. We live life. That's what we do.
Just doing stuff.
We are being fulfilled in our lives,
touching grass,
and being happy and touching grass. Yeah, in some form of fashion. It's all just weeds.
Yeah, like people really think that the rich, that they're having like the time of their life. They might be, in St. Barth on a Lamborghini yacht having the time of their life, but something's going wrong in their life. Mm-hmm. The poor person who is at home watching Dateline NBC with a couple of bonbons and a beer, they got something going on, but they're content with it because it's not catastrophic and it's not to the point where they can't handle it. They're content where it's not breaking them down, or even if it is, they got their beer. They got their. This person's like sniffing lines off the, because they can't. That's what they're coping. That's what their coping mechanisms are. And it's like, what the hell? It's a big ass boat.
Oh, it's a barge.
Oh, I ain't never seen one of those, man.
Really?
Oh, wait, is that what crashed into the other bridge in Baltimore and knocked it down?
No, that was a tanker, which, by the way, I'm glad you mentioned that. If you watch that video, you will see the boat fucking floor it in the direct line of where it's not supposed to go, which means that it either got hacked or the system malfunctioned, and they have safety equipment on there that doesn't allow for that.
Does that go for the other boat that with the dancers on it that fell?
No, you're talking about the one in New York. I think the wind caught that one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That's Mother Nature being Mother Nature.
It's crazy, man. That's why I stay away from the water, man.
And if you are alive in 2025 and you are an engineer and you're disagreeing with what I'm saying, just know that you are not good at your job. You should know this. This is where I wanted to get to. So all this stuff here in Cincinnati that's been going on, and you were talking about companies and talking about all that, this is what I don't think people are realizing. There are people who want to say things about what happened here, but they can't because they're afraid to lose what they've worked for in life. They're afraid to lose their jobs. They're afraid to lose
messages of this a lot.
So you know what that is?
We have also been told this.
You know what that is?
Fear?
No. That is our world, our government, going against your First Amendment right of free speech.
Mm-hmm. I think that
How does slavery feel?
Yeah. Big one. I think a lot of people that message me on a daily basis with that same message is like, I can't tell you who I am, or I have this information, but please don't say my name, don't mention me, because I can't lose this. I work for this, or it's like I'm happy I can be a voice of reason for people. Mm-hmm. But I'd also, I don't want to, just say what everybody wants to say at the same time. Like
right.
It's not necessarily just like, I'm not trying to, just be a bully online with my stuff, but more or less of, like you said, there's things that I have to say because people because
who else is saying
they physically can't, and if they do, their whole lives are gone.
Right.
They're all over the news. Because I think there was a creator, she tried to stick up for what happened, for those people, and they tried to take her account. Mm-hmm. But I've commented on it multiple times, and they're afraid. I guess they're afraid to come at me, or whatever the case is online. But
it's easier to attack women than men.
Yeah, it's easier to attack
also
women.
True. Yeah.
So this is a fact. So people have yet to say anything directly to me. They always go to her. Mm-hmm. The reason why is because I'm a man, and they know that I am going to come back at them with words and truth that they can't argue. Also, a lot of people are starting to realize that I am a rather strategic human being.
Well, I don't debate I try not to debate with women, because
you probably
while right,
they're always right.
Yeah, the thing is,
you're always right.
There's a level of respect, but there's also, we're not going to see eye to eye on a lot of things.
No, we never will, because we are men.
Right.
And women are women.
And that's okay.
And thank God for that.
Right.
Thank God for that.
And that's okay. But there's people who will truly put themselves, in that spot and think that they can go back and forth with these people, and they're not going to get anywhere.
Yeah.
They're not going to get anywhere, and I won't.
You can put it on a silver platter for a woman and be like, hey, this is what's going to happen right here if you do this. You're wrong. Okay. Go figure it out.
The chief. We've as a community have told not just her, but the political officials, hey, things are not right. Hey, you might want to look at this. Hey, you might want to pay attention over here. Nothing. Then when this happens, and they got to do their job, now, oh, well, we don't like the way you guys handle it. Well, you guys should have handled it.
You should have handled it.
We didn't. We don't work for you.
Yeah,
we're not getting paid.
Yeah, I don't get paid for this.
You're telling me we did your job, so that means you owe us your check. Fork it over.
If I was in that position, okay, let's just put ourselves in that position.
Right.
The first thing I'm doing is holding a meeting with every single person involved with the city in a closed room and saying, someone is going to figure out a good explanation to what the hell happened. And we are going to disclose everything that did, and we're going to say, this is what happened, this is where we messed up, this is how we're going to fix it. That's how you respond. If you care.
If you care.
If you care. Not if you're, I'm going to say this to the political structure of Cincinnati. If there is one thing that happens in the next 4 months is when their time is up. Is it 4 months? If anything happens between now and to the time that you're done, I want you to know from this point forward, it is an act of treason because you didn't keep us safe. You didn't do your jobs. I don't care. I have to live my life by a certain standard, and I have to work at a certain standard, and I have to do what I do at a certain standard. You have to too.
Right.
You are the one that got the job. You are the one that applied to it. You are the one that was put there. Do your fucking job.
Right.
Don't care.
Right. I don't understand how they don't take accountability for this type of
because
stuff.
It's 2025, dude. No one takes accountability for anything, including themselves.
True. But considering the fact that you decided to run for this, you garnished these votes, you got these people to trust in you, so you're just going to prove that you're lying, or what, what?
Hey, if you voted for it, I'm not even upset with you.
Yeah.
I'm not upset with you. You voted.
You were tricked.
You were tricked. Thank you. Yes.
Bamboozled.
You were bamboozled. That's how we say it down there. Oh, sorry. I'm country as hell, baby. You don't even know. Country as hell. I was running a tractor earlier, cutting 10 acres.
Oh shit!
Looking at some corn.
Oh, it's just making a video.
Petting a horse.
I'm scared of horses, man.
Why?
They're just too big, man. I don't like big
Dude,
animals.
this is the thing about horses. And while we're here, this is the thing about horses. They are the purest biological creature that you will ever come in contact with.
Okay, I can see that.
They feed off of your energy.
Yeah, they will feed off of your energy. So if you see somebody get around a horse and that horse walks up to them and it's just very calm and cool and collected, guess how that person is?
Yeah. I have a horse girlfriend, like not a girlfriend, but a horse girl that's a friend. She's like amazing with her horse. Like it's like a bond between them.
It is. It's a bond. It's a bond.
It's really cool.
But if you see a horse that gets chaotic around certain people and like they're freaking out, well, a horse is the greatest judgment of character there is on this earth.
I think next is dogs, right?
Next is dogs.
No, because the pet will tell you, man.
A pet will tell you.
Yeah,
this is a good one. This isn't a good one.
Yeah. I need to get another dog, and I don't know what, because I hear Cincinnati has a lot of what do they call them? Pet farms or pet mills.
Oh, do they?
Yeah, like pet land and all those places. I hear they're bad. So people keep telling me not to go there and not to get pets there. Just go from a reputable person. So I need to go get it.
You need to come out in the country, bro.
Yeah. That's where everything's at, man.
Yeah, I know. Everything is out there.
Need some good country food, man.
Oh, man. There's some good, anybody ever notice there's not really any like good places to get breakfast anymore? Anybody notice that? Or is it just me?
I like basic breakfast.
That's fine.
Like it.
Why is it so hard to find a basic breakfast place to go where the food is good?
I think the hardest thing is the Mexican restaurants. Because like here, they're kind of mediocre at best.
No, bro, you need to go over to Rio Grande, over in Newport. It looks like a piece of shit, but trust me, it's worth it.
Yeah, there's only a handful that I like.
Huh?
He's right.
Yeah, it's good. It's good stuff.
Like being from Cali, we're right on the border. That's as close as you're going to get to being in Mexico.
There is a humongous difference in actual Mexican food. If you go down to Mexico and eat just a chicken quesadilla, you're still going to be blown away.
Yeah.
Like
when I was married, fun fact, I was married for 5 years.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't know that. People on the internet, some of them know. But I did the whole courtship because she was Mexican. So I went to go meet her father in Mexico.
Good.
And I stayed there for a whole week, ate food out there. I didn't know that the animal that I was petting was the food the next day. Everything was just so good, man. That stuff was amazing.
Yeah.
But when I got back here,
it
was different. It was like, wow. Like,
why do you think that is?
Because we just put everything in it, man.
I know.
Here it's just, and my buddy in the UK was showing me the box of Pop-Tarts here in America versus theirs. Ours looks like a damn, like a CVS receipt.
Yeah.
But theirs has like 5 ingredients in it.
This is the thing too. It's like, like you see with our current political realm that they're trying to like remove certain things out of food, stuff like that.
Thank God.
Yes, but why is it taking till 2027? Do it right now.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense to me. Why do we have to wait so long for the dumbest shit?
It's because they have contractual obligations that they have to fulfill for people to get money.
Yeah, and they still need a few more people to drop off before they can.
That
too.
But it's like how have you all not figured this out?
Well, they have. It's just they call those people crazy.
Oh, do they?
Yeah,
they call me crazy.
You say, oh man, the government's they're not right. They're doing this, they're doing that. What do we call those people? Doomsayers. What do we call those people? Oh, the person that's standing on the street telling you that the world's gonna end. He's more than likely going to be the right. He's gonna be right compared to some average dude on, in a business suit telling you, oh, drink this and smoke.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. The honest.
Waiting for people to wake up.
The most honest people I've met are people down here that are homeless, because they'll tell you straight up.
They got nothing. All they have is themselves.
Their words.
Huh?
All they have is their words.
Yeah.
And they know shit.
They know shit.
And they're tired.
So are we.
So are we. We're tired of it.
It's only a matter of time before it gets better, though. I feel like we're heading in the right direction. We've done, a move this last year. We did this move that made things a little bit better for the leading next 4.5 years. But I'm excited. I'm just excited to see what my future is going to look like in the next 4 years.
I don't really care about people's political views. Like, not saying I don't care about it. I'm saying I don't care what somebody, whatever. Yeah. I'm a former registered Democrat. Mm. I got out of that shit because I was looking at it being like, this isn't the party that this is not it.
Right.
Dude, I voted for Obama twice.
I grew up.
How do you think I feel?
I just grew up in it.
Right. You grow, it depends.
My grandma told me, you're black, you vote Democrat. That's the rule.
Yeah.
And I said, for what? Like, after growing up, I learned, okay, I understand why she was saying that, because that's how she grew up, or how she grew into it. But I had to pull myself from that Democratic plantation because I was ingrown in there. Yeah. I didn't know anything else. Right. I had to listen to people.
Yeah, a lot plays into what you listen to and who you listen to. And like, if you're not capable of thinking for yourself and like thinking, then you're just going to put yourself down a road that one day you're going to look back and be like, what the hell was I doing?
Right.
We good?
Yeah.
Okay. And it's like, and it's just part of being a growing human being. Like, you are allowed to change your perspective.
Facts.
You're allowed to change it.
Things change. People change.
Yes.
People act like that the person is never going to change, like the Hulk Hogan thing. That pissed me off because, yes, things have been said, but he's not the same person he was 10 years ago.
No, man. Like,
people change.
I watched some of his interviews right before he died, and it's like, you are going to talk shit about this human being? Listen to him. It's not like you're suddenly just like shit out of the sky and you land and that's who you are. Like, you're supposed to be like,
you develop and grow
and learn.
And it doesn't matter if you're 30 or 40. You can be 30 and 40 and make a mistake. You're still human. It's not like you hit a certain age and that's it. That's the cutoff point. You can't make no more mistakes. No. You're too old to make mistakes. Like, no, that makes no sense.
As I was playing a concert the other day, and one of our band members is very young and never done anything like this before. And it was me as a musician, I can play for, I think the longest I've played is 6.5 hours. I can do that. That doesn't mean that I'm going to be at the end of that. I'm not like, oh shit, But we wore him out, and he started like making mistakes. His voice was gone, everything like that.
Yeah.
I literally said in front of an entire crowd, let him make mistakes. It's how he's going to learn.
Yeah.
But if you don't learn from your mistakes, then you're not learning.
There it is. That's the big one right there. People don't learn
you're just
from
continuing the pattern.
And the people around you, you have to change those people too, because they don't help you learn that you're making these mistakes. They'll let you make those mistakes over and over again and make it seem like it's perfectly fine.
Right. Yeah, because misery loves company.
Mm-hmm. Great song.
What's one of the reasons why most relationships end?
Oh, there's a lot.
One of the main reasons is because of the girl's single friends.
Yeah.
Because misery loves company.
Yeah. There's too many of you can't be happy around me. So.
Yeah. You can't be happy around me.
I can't stand people like
Jealousy
that.
and envy is one of the main killers of everything.
Mm-hmm.
And it doesn't have to be the people involved in the relationship.
Yeah, it could be just stray.
Yep. Maybe a third party that's just envious and jealous.
You ever get the third wheel jealous of you guys? You guys ever had a third wheel jealous of y'all?
We probably had about 18 wheels, to be honest. Most people get jealous of me and her. Dude, me and her are not in a relationship. We don't intertwine, even though some people think we do.
Apparently.
Like, I love her as a human being. Like, she's my best friend in the whole wide world. She saved my life, dude. Hey, multiple times at this point. So yeah, we've had quite a few people that are jealous of us, but they're jealous of us in the wrong way. They're jealous of our relationship because we can be this level of human with each other and still love each other and still allow each other to live our lives. They hate it. They hate it. They hate it.
Because you're comfortable. That's what they hate.
Yeah.
They don't like the fact that you're content with it. And
they're not. It's divine alignment also.
Yeah, it's divine alignment.
And you can't break that.
No.
You can't go between that.
There's also evil alignment.
Yes, there is.
There's a lot of evil.
There is.
So much evil.
Most of the things that are happening are evil. And if you don't look at it that way, open your eyes. Open your eyes. Wake up, please. And if you think I'm talking about wake up your mind, no. I'm talking about wake up your soul.
Yeah. Like, take it in for a second and think, like, what happens in front of you? What happened in front of you? What did you just see? Do you realize that that's not okay?
Yeah, right? Like, if anyone was to look at what happened there, taking away the racial part of it, taking away the political part of it, you take those things away. If you look at it as just observing human nature, and if you think that's okay, don't come out of your house. Just stay inside. Just go rot.
Most of them are basement dwellers anyway that think like that.
Like,
they haven't woken up because they haven't touched reality yet. Like their whole life is
how we know
looking on their
yesterday
phone
or the day
on a
before
screen.
when a basement dweller commented at you.
Oh, at me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man.
You see, if you strategically use a lie to see who your friends are, and you know who you told that lie to, and when it circulates back to you, you know exactly who said it.
Yeah. That always sucks because the small friend groups that I have had, you just realize how fake people are, man.
Yeah, I
It's
know.
just like, damn,
It's just
bro.
fake.
No.
Huh?
I said, oh, don't we know?
I know.
It's just like, man.
And why? Why would you choose to put that out into the world?
Yeah. I mean, I'm not an angel. I've had bad issues and bad
Dude, we all
relationships,
have.
bad friendships. I've had a lot of this, but it's like I just learn from it and just try to be better next time. Like,
Great.
I'm not going to sit here and dwell on it. I'm not going to be, like drama king about it. There's no point.
There's no point.
There's
Nobody
really no
is a
point.
saint.
Yeah, nobody's a saint.
Right.
Oh, trust me, dude. I've made many mistakes in this life.
Just gotta
Many
learn
mistakes.
from this shit and keep
Yeah.
pushing.
Many mistakes.
Yeah, the bugs are getting bad.
Are they?
He doesn't have blood that the bugs like.
I guess not.
Lucky.
It's all the vitamin C I take.
Uh-huh.
I will tell you more when we're not filming this. But I really, in many videos, I have said I could hurt you all. And I could. And you know this.
Yes. If they can hear me, I have a microphone on.
Which means speak.
Yeah. Joe can hurt your brain. He's hurt my brain in the past.
Yeah.
It is terrifying to
have
have a divine alignment with somebody who has an extraordinary brain like his.
And like,
Don't interrupt me again. I'm done. 2 hours, by the way.
are we at 2 hours already? Wow.
Squirrel.
Yes.
Literally, a squirrel. Finally, a squirrel, Lisa.
Squirrels are so fun.
Bushy-tailed rats. Have you ever seen a black squirrel?
Fuzzy puppy.
Okay. You ever seen a white squirrel?
Once in the area, it's by Monterey, and they all come up to you.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
There's some in Louisville. I know there's some in Louisville. I don't know if there's any more around here, but I know there are in Louisville. But yeah, no, like, I tremendously don't say things on here because if I did, it wouldn't be a bad thing for everyone. It would be a good thing. The problem is that there is always bad things that could happen. And that's why I choose not to.
Yeah, I do the same. I avoid just problems. People DM me from here. I'll ignore the DMs. If they're like negative DMs, they're from here, I'll ignore them, but I'll talk shit to somebody from Hawaii. I don't care. Like, you're not flying across the country to whoop my ass.
All right.
Before we started this podcast, that was something Joe had to tell me very sternly.
What?
Do not allow this to affect you, to stop us from reaching our potential.
Yeah. It's just noise. It's just noise. That's all it is. It's just noise.
They're gonna try to hinder you because they know that they can get to you somehow, some way. They're trolls. Like, trolls are masterminds of just pissing you off.
Yeah, and they also don't want truth to get out.
Yeah, they don't like the truth. They like everybody living in their world of bullshit. And then when you tell people to get out of it, they're like, "No, my people, you're taking them."
Yeah, man. Yeah, then like, I want to say the thing about the North Carolina person, but
We'll save that.
Save that one. We'll save that one because I don't want to. I'll tell you later. Yeah, man. We'll wrap it up in the next few minutes here because we're at 2 hours and that's a long one.
We have a lot.
We foreshadowed everything that was going to happen here a few weeks ago. We said it on a video. We said, hey, this is starting to get to the point that somebody needs to know this. And people just chose not to listen.
I didn't foreshadow it, but I knew Cincinnati was next.
Yep.
I literally spoke about saying that if they don't do something, big events are no longer going to come here, like music festivals.
Yeah.
And that was 2 weeks before this happened.
Dude,
my hometown is Salinas, California. They don't have anything. Like, it's a decent town. It's a decent sized town. They have a giant fairgrounds. They don't have people come. We don't have celebrities come. We don't have concerts. Everybody goes to LA. Everybody goes to San Jose. Everybody goes to Monterey because what goes on in Salinas. If you look up Salinas, California, all you're going to know is crops and gangs. You get your strawberries and your bullets in the same damn sentence.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Dang.
Yes. Every day, and it's crime, and people wonder, why don't people come here? That's what's going to happen here.
Yep.
They're going to take that away. They're going to take all this stuff away, all this good stuff that people have. They're going to take it away. They're going to yank it right from. Because why would they want a beautiful stadium with a great team to play in front of people who are going to threaten it?
Yep.
Why would people want to come to the park and have fun with their family if they're going to threaten it?
Outsider's point of view.
Hey man, I'm just trying to make the world a better place.
Me too, dude. Me too.
And the hat works.
God, man, I'm living the dream over here. And I mean, if you really want to break down what happened over here at this bridge, what that did was it disrupted all of the traffic in the area, which slowed down progress of all the companies in the area of getting their jobs done. It also killed off a lot of the business down here. And that was just that. You got this incident here, and I'm sure that there are restaurants and I'm sure that there are businesses in Cincinnati that are feeling it. That
all of the major businesses downtown made a statement together under Jeff Ruby's.
See?
When a whole city has to come together and make a statement, something's wrong.
Yes. You're not going to win this one. But yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is. But the thing about it is what it is. And if we're not going to call it out for what it is, we're not doing what we just said we're trying to do, which is make the world a better place.
Sometimes the community has to say something or do something because the others won't. And I mean,
right. And And I know the mass media is making it seem like the city is on fire and crime ridden and all that. We just sat here for what, 2 hours and some odd minutes and had a great video. Worst thing that we've had on this camera is a homeless guy digging through the trash.
Yeah, see,
that's the worst thing.
And he didn't even lick the trash, so we're good on it.
Exactly. He's not insane.
Could have did worse.
Go down to Nashville and see some of those homeless people.
I saw that. It's a video he posted today.
Oh, I didn't see it.
Because when you said homeless guy in trash, I was like, no, not in front of me, man. I don't think I can take that.
Yeah, like, we have something great here. Let's please think about what we're doing in this city and maybe put people in place that want to change for the better and want to do things for the better and have intelligence. Because you should be putting people in place that are somewhat intelligent, not winning a popularity contest.
That's all it is.
That's all it is. That's why I view politics the way I view politics.
It's a good way to view it. I mean, you can see it for what it is.
Right. It's
not the bullshit that they paint over
it. This is how I view politics. I have no control of anything that happens because I'm just out here in the world. So I'm not going to focus on something that I have no control over.
Right.
And since I have no control over it, then why would I allow it to affect me? And not only that, the way that this world is ran is below my standards of living. Therefore, I don't participate. That doesn't mean that I'm not a full, warm-blooded American male who loves a Gene commercial and steak, medium rare.
Yeah, I get it. I get it.
Sweeney, call me baby.
I think that's what I'm gonna get when I get out of here. I think I'm gonna get a steak.
God, he should hang out with us more often. That's all we ever do.
Whenever I go, like if I'm gonna go places, I'm gonna get what I get. Like when I went to Vegas, I tried every Wagyu that existed because I was like,
Wagyu it's
amazing.
I forgot where I was out in Vegas for my 30th, and me and my boys went to some place, and I don't remember what it was.
Yeah.
Mainly because I was in Vegas, and I had the most incredible steak out there, and like only his little portion of like Wagyu something. And I went, oh my, this is it. This is just incredible. Like I think I ordered 3 servings of it. It was like $180.
That's why we only go to one place for my birthday.
Yeah, that's why.
Well, I think I spent about well over $500 for like 2 days at just one restaurant because I needed to experience it.
Yeah, it's all about an experience.
Mm-hmm.
Now I won't go and spend the same much because I know it's like I tried it. Now if Jeff Ruby's has a sale, might go over there.
Yeah. You go to the precinct, you get a better dollar for your bang.
Hey, see?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
See, I don't know any of this other restaurants here. All the thing I know is like Ruth Chris. I go there a lot. Like where else? Like Chef Nim's is a pretty good restaurant. Like just restaurants in general. But like I don't know all the restaurants.
Yeah,
here.
we have some good places around.
Yeah, see, I need to start coming out
very,
more.
very good places. Yeah.
I need to come out to downtown more because I hear that it's a lot downtown.
There are some spectacular restaurants down here.
Some amazing hidden gems.
Yes, spectacular. Like
Covington has a lot that I loved when I was there, but I know since I stay on this side of the pond now, like I was just like I need to like adventure. I need to find stuff. Like,
yeah, no, it doesn't matter if you're over here. Doesn't matter if you're over there. Doesn't matter if you're over there. Doesn't matter if you're over there or right here. There is always something to find, and there's just hidden gems.
I'm excited to see the city.
Yeah, good. Yeah, you should be. This is a great place, and I'm not saying that because I'm from here. I'm saying that because I have been to many cities, and this is a spectacular one.
Well, I fell in love with it when I went to a Bengals game. And they lost, but they fought anyway.
Yeah.
And it wasn't like a Bengals fan in the other team. It was 2 Bengals fans. They just got drunk and said, fuck it. I was like, yo! And they're like, why are they fighting? And they're like, I don't know.
We're pissed, that's why.
I was like, this place is incredible. Like, and everyone was drunk, having a great time. They didn't care. Somebody got headbutted outside. It was just like, bro, what's happening?
Craziness, man. Cincinnati.
Just some crazy rednecks.
Cincinnati, man. Can't beat it.
That's why it's called the Nasty Natty.
Yeah, see?
It used to be a lot worse.
Yeah, apparently.
It's gotten better.
It used to be a lot worse.
That's why we need to move forward. Not
Yeah,
back.
we got to clean it up.
We got to clean it up. Because it's already at a good spot, but if we don't do something, it's not going to go anywhere.
We can't let Ohio have that mentality, like that name on it. There's a stamp on it. In today's the little kids, their new words, Ohio means bad.
Yeah.
So like, we got to change that, man. Because I came here thinking like the memes weren't true. No, it was. The memes are true, man.
Well, outside perspective.
First week I got here, they had the dude tried to break into the FBI office with a nail gun.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
I said, well, what the? You decide to? Well, I play Call of Duty. I was like, well, you don't. You know, you got to pick your class setups. Something's a little different. And then I think the next week over, dude tried to rob a store with a pepperoni roll, and I'm thinking, okay, so the weapons are top tier at this point.
This GTA level is something else, dude.
He's putting in codes, man. Because where'd you get that? Where'd you get a sharp enough pepperoni roll, man, to rob somebody?
Wow.
Where they're afraid. Because you ran up in a store with a pepperoni roll. Come on. That's crazy. But that's Cincinnati, I guess.
That's Cincinnati, I guess.
It's the chili, man.
It's the chili, is that what it is? All these freeways are having around here this good, clean family fun. It puts the hot dog in the bun.
And on
man.
that.
It's Cincinnati against the world, and we're getting pretty nasty over here.